Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a chilled out Sunday episode of Ted's Booze Cellar with your most gracious host, me, Ted. Now, I must address something that I mentioned in the last video that I might have gotten slightly wrong. I mentioned in the last video that because of the Estrella Dam beer being a slightly smaller can, than say like a pint-sized can, because the Estrella was in like a Coca-Cola sized can, that the alcohol would be slightly more concentrated. Now, someone in the comment section pointed it out to me that this wouldn't change the ABV at all. It would still be the same volume of alcohol. It's just that the amount of liquid would be the same. So to that person and to anyone else who I may have made the mistake of, misplacing that sort of factoid in the wrong sort of way, I apologise. It's not a big issue, but it's like it's something I felt like I felt like I had to address. When there's like a larger volume of larger volume of liquid, the actual volume of the alcohol doesn't change. But on to today's video. Now, today is actually the birthday of a very, very good friend of mine called Chris. He's a mate I met through university, and we lived together in the same first year halls in the 2014-15 academic year at the University of Sussex. I now work at the University of Sussex Students' Union bars, and he works at the sort of like offices near sort of the campus. So we've been friends ever since, and there was a period actually for about 3 years after I first met him where I didn't really know his name and I just kept calling him an Ollie, and it kind of did his head in, but I know he's definitely called Chris now. Josh. Yeah, his name's Josh. Anyway, on to the video today, and I'm dedicating this to Josh. And because Josh is a proper lad, I'm going to be dedicating this episode today to him by featuring Stella Artois. Now, I have done an episode on Stella Artois Cidre before, the apple cider version of Stella Artois, which is very nice. It's a very nice sweet cider, little bit overly sweet for some people, which I understand. I've tried the pear one before, but I haven't tried that one in ages, and I can't remember exactly what it's like. But from what I remember, that one was also quite nice. But Stella is like usually like my standard sort of like lager that I get on a night out when I'm going to like a pub or on a pub crawl or something like that. When the sort of like relevancy of like the flavour of the alcohol or the taste isn't at the forefront of my mind, and I'm just going out to get a little bit merry and hammered. But Stella Artois is... and I also must mention in the last video I accidentally said that Estrella was actually stronger than Stella and Kronenbourg, which it isn't. Kronenbourg is about 4.9, 5.0, and Stella is about 4.8, so there are a few like 0.0 like percentages above Estrella, so I must point that out. But anyway, bottoms up. When I taste that, you just get the taste of like a standard lager, but I mean that in the best way possible. Because sometimes when you say that, like might mean it in regards to like a lager being boring or not having much dynamic aspects to its flavour, or just not being particularly interesting. But with Stella, you know what you're getting. It's a standard sort of lager. It's a little bit fizzy. It's got a little bit of pizzazz to it, and that's it. But it does it so well. There's a reason why this is one of the most popular lagers in the world, and rightfully so, and why this is the main lager of choice that I always get when I'm on a night out. And it's genuinely a bit of a disappointment when I can't get it. So otherwise I'll settle for camera fell down. Otherwise I'll settle for something like Amstel, which is still perfectly fine. But Stella is always my main pint of choice. I mean, in terms of smell, it's not got much of a smell. The smell is probably only about like, I don't know, 5 or 6 out of 10. It's nice, but it's not like remarkable or anything. The taste though, oh god, it's a 9. It's definitely a 9. Yeah, this is one of the best lagers in the world, in my opinion. You know, not every lager has to be artistic and sort of like fancy, and some of them just need to be as they are. You know, the vast majority of the time when I get like a fridge pack of sort of cans of beer from the supermarket, I'll usually go for Stella because it's usually the best one on offer. Yeah, so yeah, smell not out the world. You know, maybe respectable 6 out of 10, but taste is a solid 9, possibly even pushing for 9.25. Like, this is a nice lager. It's only held back by the fact that there is like 1 or 2 sort of like beers and lagers that in the world that I've tried before that I prefer above this. So I'd say Stella is top 3, like third. It's probably my 3rd favourite lager in the world, at least, possibly even pushing for 2nd, but more likely 3rd. But yeah, no, I would definitely recommend this. It's good as sort of a meal drink. It's good as relaxation and decompression drink. It's good for just having a couple with your mates to have a chat. It's good for pre-drinks. It's good for going out and getting drunk on. It's just great for most other things. And for serving suggestions, I'd recommend having it with either some kind of like French or Belgian cuisine, because that's kind of generally what I think it fits the best with, like particularly something like cassoulet or some nice mussels with frites, you know, something like that. Or if you're just wanting to have a snack, some like pistachio nuts. Pretty good combination. Oh, and croque madame sandwiches. They're really nice with a pint of Stella. Really, really good. But definitely make sure you have a proper good recipe for croque madames first. But yeah, definitely well recommended. Solid 9 out of 10. Definitely worth a buy. Could fit into pretty much all of my categories for an alcoholic drink. And yeah, absolutely solidly well recommended. Yeah, as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, share and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for any future videos that I should do, be them reviews or anything else, leave them in the comment section below. If you're interested, check out my other social medias, YouTube channels and Twitch channel in the video description below. In fact, actually, as of the date and time that I'm going to be uploading this video, I'm going to be going on my Twitch channel tonight about, sort of give or take, about like 9 PM GMT time, maybe 8:30, with some video games. So if you want to check that out, by all means. And yeah, as always, be sure to drink responsibly, know your limits, stay safe. I'll see you guys at the bar next time on the next episode of Ted's Booze Cellar. Bye-bye for now.